Kia ora, I'm Stephen Knightley, and I am the Chief Operating Officer at a video game studio called RocketWerkz. And the next time you're in downtown Auckland at the waterfront, if you look up at the PwC Tower, that's the tallest building in downtown Auckland, the top floor is us, a video game studio. So in a building full of accountants and lawyers and business consultants, the top floor is actually a creative industry, a video game studio. And I suppose that's what I wanted to reassure parents of teenagers and students who are looking to get into creative technology as a career, that yes, this is a real thing that exists. The video games industry in New Zealand last year in 2020 earned over $320 million. And most of that was exports that we sent to the rest of the world. So that makes us bigger than New Zealand's local film industry, bigger than the music industry, and actually makes us one of the biggest software exporters in New Zealand. It's growing about 40% per year, and the industry is hungry for talent. We're hiring, creating about 150 new jobs every single year, and that's just within entertainment video games. The skills that you need to make a video game, the technology, the design, the entrepreneurial thinking, they're also in really high demand in other industries as well, like other software industries, the film industry, and even education. So one of the things I say to parents when they ask me about the games industry is that even a failed game developer ends up becoming an incredibly skilled app developer or web developer. The skills they learn are easily transferable to other careers. Gaming can also be quite a nice way to motivate students to study more or study some more serious topics. So the type of skills that they need are going to be maths, but both maths with statistics and maths with calculus, as well as English and social studies. If your school offers digital technologies, that's fantastic for them to get hands-on experience creating digital media and interactive media. What I find often is if there's a student who's really motivated about gaming, it's up to them maybe to say to their teacher, hey, for my project this term, I want to do a video game. I want to do an interactive app, or I want to do some augmented reality or virtual reality. But once they make that request of a teacher, the New Zealand curriculum has a whole bunch of boxes that they could easily put that project into. Now, the trick, I think, when you're talking to students about wanting to get into game development is it's easy for them to spend hours and hours every week playing games. And the challenge that you need to give to our students is to not just play the game, but to create something in the game. Even if it's taking Fortnite and then modding it, or making creative levels. Or in Minecraft, sure, you do lots of making, but can they do something more sophisticated? The challenge is to get them from just playing games to maybe downloading a game engine like Unity or Unreal Engine, which are free. There are free student versions of them out there, and then actually starting to make the game. And that's the next step, that after a little while they'll realize what's involved in that. So don't let them just tell you that since they're playing 20 hours of Fortnite a week that they're going to become a professional game developer or esports professional. The step they need to take is to actually creating the games. But once they do, they'll find there's a huge support network for that. There are professional industry meetups in most cities in New Zealand for the games industry, and we're really welcoming of students. Sometimes we have weekend game jams, which are again opportunities for students even to get involved. And once you get to tertiary education, there are specialist degrees in most New Zealand universities and a whole bunch of private training institutes that teach game development these days as a profession. And they've got good links into the industry. So as a game studio, we go to those universities, we go to places like the Media Design School and UB colleges to recruit. And we're looking for those smart students, in particular those who have actually taken the time to follow their passions and make their own games at home by themselves or with some friends. And genuinely, we're looking for diversity too. There's enough middle-aged white guys in the industry like me, but we're really interested in the unique perspectives that different people bring to our sector as well. So the games industry, it's serious, it's real, it's permanent, good-paying jobs, and we would love to. We're really excited as an industry to keep growing and just create the type of jobs that we think New Zealand needs more of. We'd love to have your students and children be part of that industry.